Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly, unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. Yeah. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
O'Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, but what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... well, I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yep. Whoa! Yep. Yeah.
There you are, brother. Head in there and follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen.
Got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, despite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book. Hi, Dutch.
Oh, Arthur, my boy. My dear boy.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks, nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
Another day.
You must be hungry. Like you wouldn't believe.
Hello, Miss O'Shea.
I'll leave this here then.
You all right, Molly?
Bored.
Well, there's plenty of work needs doing.
Well, I'm not much company. Take care.
So you and Lenny didn't see no trouble when you scouted ahead?
Nothing too much. No Pinkertons, anyway.
Good. Well, I should get back to it.
All right then, cowpoke.
All good there, Pearson?
Still need more food, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, you should try your luck again with that bow.
I know, I will. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Okay.
You're Arthur, right?
My name ain't no concern of yours.
I'm hungry.
I don't give a damn.
Look, you seem like a decent feller behind it all.
Then you ain't a good judge of character.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it there then.
Arthur.
How's a cigar?
Not bad. But sometimes I prefer a pipe. I've been meaning to get one for ages. I left the old one in.
And Blackwater, I know. Well, if I find one, you can have it.
Well, you are a gentleman, Mr. Morgan. I raised you well.
Don't take too much pride in your work. Hosea,
Are you gonna join us, Arthur?
you're looking good.
Thank you.
Good to see.
See you later.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
Hi, Molly. Don't know what we're gonna do with you.
I don't either.
Buck up. It's gonna be all right.
Talk to you later.
Good morning, Arthur.
You got everything you need, Miss Grimshaw?
Oh, not by a long shot, Mr. Morgan. We lost a lot in the move.
We'll be back on our feet soon. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
All right then, Arthur.
Miss Grimshaw!
Good morning to you.
Hello.
Gonna
there.
be a good day.
Everything okay?
Always.
Just checking.
Okay, Arthur.
What are you making? Another fine meal of rotten onions and spoiled meat? I swear, it tastes better coming up than it does going down.
Hey, what did I do?
If the Navy taught you to cook, they've got a lot to answer for.
Why do you get like this?
What are you making? Another fine meal of rotten onions and spoiled meat?
Look, I'm too busy for this.
We both know that ain't true. We both know the bravery is in the living. I don't know you very well.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place.
Matt tells me you got the courage. Courage to live. I know so.
You're all talk.
You keep thinking that.
I know your type.
If you need someone.
I hope you're charging Javier all that attention he's been getting.
What are you doing, Arthur?
I know you're a sweet girl and I shouldn't wind you up.
Just stop it, now.
What else is there to do around here?
Get the hell away from me.
Leave her
Always has
alone,
to be
Arthur.
all eyes on you, don't it, Mary Beth?
Don't, Arthur, come on.
Soon as they ain't, that's when you act out.
What are you trying to do?
Just like you're doing right now.
I'm just going to ignore you now.
That's enough now, Arthur.
My God, but you're annoying, Karen.
I should have known I'd be next.
Just a goddamn mouthy trollop.
What's your problem with me?
And you've probably got the pox.
I'm very good at ignoring people.
What are you making? Another fine meal of rotten onions and spoiled meat?
Why do you keep hassling me?
I swear, it tastes better coming up than it does going down.
Why are you doing this?
If the Navy taught you to cook, they've got a lot to answer for.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you.
That's the modern world. I think I like the old ways better.
Hello?
Can we
Uh-oh,
eat soon?
Dutch is thinking. This can't be good.
Just remember who you're talking to.
Or maybe you're just staring blankly for effect.
Why are you acting like a fool?
Either way, it ain't getting us nowhere. Big boss man.
Just leave it,
Ungrateful
Arthur.
bastard.
Abigail Roberts got so hoity-toity these days.
Really, Arthur?
I remember when she wore so much paint you couldn't see her blush.
What's the point of this?
Busiest girl on nickel night back in the day.
No point in bothering with you when you're like this.
That's enough, Arthur.
Stop acting all superior.
Just leave me alone, will you?
This life ain't gonna end well for none of us.
Get away from me.
Are you done
I
hassling
don't know
me now?
who drinks more whiskey around here these days. You or Uncle?
Going after everyone today, aren't you?
You don't remember going to bed half the time.
Why do you have to be such a bastard?
Maybe that's a good thing.
Fine, I'll happily pretend
My
you
Lord,
ain't here.
But you're dull.
Come on, Arthur, don't start.
I'd rather talk to the trees.
What's your problem?
They've got bigger vocabularies.
There's no point bothering with you when you're like this.
Hey.
What are you making? Another fine meal of rotten onions and spoiled meat?
I should have known I'd be next.
I swear, it tastes better coming up than it does going down.
Why have you got a problem with me?
If the Navy taught you to cook, they've got a lot to answer for.
Okay, you do what you want.
Enough of that nonsense, Arthur.
I just
Oh,
heard
this
that
must be
Adler
enough for me
woman
to
wants
have
to
a
cut
couple
your
of
dick
bites.
off and feed it to her horse.
Mister, please.
I told her it wouldn't make much of a meal.
Can't you just leave me be?
I wouldn't sleep too deep if I was you.
For the love of God, that's enough.
You doing all right?
Nothing makes you happier than being miserable, does it?
Now, you need to watch your mouth.
All you do these days is moan.
What in hell's your problem?
If you don't liven up, buzzards will start feeding on you early.
How about I just ignore you? Enough of that, Arthur.
I'm famished, Mr. Pearson.
If I prick my finger again, I swear I'll just throw this on the fire.
I'm happy to swap later if you want.
I'm sure Grimshaw would find some problem with that.
Ooh, little Miss Tilly.
Will you leave me alone?
So high and mighty.
Will you go away?
My lord, you're a mess.
You're testing my patience now.
It's depressing to watch.
Why are you doing this?
You all know how it's gonna end.
Fine. You do what you
love to
want.
play the part of the Southern Belle, don't you?
Are you going after everyone today?
Might work on the punters, but it don't on me.
Why are you hassling me?
A few drinks down and you're cussing like a sailor.
I know to ignore you when you get like this.
Just gotta force it down.
Uh-oh, Dutch is thinking. This can't be good.
When are you going to remove that chip from your shoulder?
Or maybe you're just staring blankly for effect.
Why are you doing this?
Either way, it ain't getting us nowhere. Big old Dutch Vanderland.
Damn child!
Miss High and Mighty.
Oh, should I known I'd be next.
Above it all.
Ah, that's enough now.
Just visiting us from her manor house.
Go away.
You revolt me.
Stop it! Now!
Go on, boy.
You never learn, do you?
You sicken me.
Now, there's no need to be rude.
Foul little wretch.
Just leave me be, will you?
We should feed you to the wolves.
Just get away from
I
me.
wish you'd stayed at sea.
I'm just minding my own business here.
With the other walruses.
What's the problem here?
Rather than poisoning us.
Fine. I'll just ignore you.
Don't start with this, Arthur.
Uh-oh, Dutch is thinking. This can't be good.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Or maybe you're just staring blankly for effect. Either
That's
way, it ain't
enough
getting us
now.
nowhere.
Grow up!
You ain't quite as fine as you think, Miss Jackson.
Oh, here he goes.
You're stuck up
Leave me alone.
and annoying.
Just get away from me.
That's far enough!
I used to really look up to you, Hosea.
You got it in for everyone today, ain't you?
You and Dutch both.
You listening to me?